Happy Saturday morning. I want to start out with a verse this morning, Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And then I'm going to speak about why I'm reading this particular scripture. And Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Folks, the reason I've read Matthew 12:25 is because this is exactly what we're seeing in the United States today. We're seeing a nation that's so divided that unless God himself intervenes on behalf of the United States of America, I cannot see how this nation can continue going this path of destruction, of hatred, of violence, that it's going without its collapse, whether that be an economic collapse or just a complete collapse. I don't know. I'm not one of these doomsdayers, and I know that sounds very doom-like, but I go by what the scripture says, and I look out my window, and we all see these things in the world today. We all see what's going on in the United States, the hatred, the division in this country. You know, some people often say, well, it was bad in the late 60s. Well, yeah, it was, which culminated in the 1968 Democratic Convention where, they had a big riot and people were beat up, cops beat, protesters. But that was one incident. What we're seeing today is a nation-to-nation, coast-to-coast type thing. The violence is unprecedented. They're attacking people in broad daylight and in many cases getting away with it. Like Mr. Tatum, if you've seen his video, he was out at UC Berkeley yesterday handing literature out. He's a Christian and a conservative, and Antifa absolutely destroyed their tent and attacked them physically with violence, and the police stood there and did nothing, absolutely nothing. So, this is what I'm talking about. That I'm not saying the police were hating on the conservatives, but they had a directive not to intervene, and they didn't. And when you have this type of hatred that's led by Satan, let's just put this right where it goes. It's led by Satan. This is what's going to happen. If America doesn't turn back to God, and I mean soon, I don't see anything good coming out of this. I really don't. Be safe. Pray, pray, pray for this nation. God bless and have a good Saturday. Bye-bye.